Dr. B. Krishnaveni, working as an assistant professor in Department of Mathematics, Aditya University. Today we are going to discuss about Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So in this, only the statement is included and the application of Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So where we will use and how to use Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So let us discuss about the learning outcome of today's lecture. At the end of this lecture, student will be able to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem as well, can find inverse and higher powers of a square matrix. So let us move the Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So what the statement of Cayley-Hamilton theorem is? Every square matrix satisfies its own characteristic equation. So this gives the statement of Cayley-Hamilton theorem. That is, if you take any square matrix, and you know how to find out characteristic equation. If A is in a square matrix, its characteristic equation is given by det A minus lambda I is equal to 0. So now in this equation, we'll get an equation in lambda, and here Cayley-Hamilton theorem stating that the square matrix, given square matrix, satisfies its own characteristic equation. So for example, let us take the characteristic equation as lambda power n plus a1 lambda power n minus 1 plus so on plus an is equal to 0. Let us take this is the characteristic equation, and by Cayley-Hamilton theorem, what need to satisfy is, need to substitute lambda is equal to a, then that equation becomes a power n, a1 a power n minus 1 plus so on plus ani must be equal to 0. So this gives the statement for Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So now what the applications of this? You can find out inverse of the square matrix easily by using Cayley-Hamilton theorem, as well higher powers of the matrix using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So now let us illustrate this with this question. The question is, verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem for A is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, 3, 1, 0, minus 2, 1, 4, and hence find A inverse and A power 4. So the question is, first need to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem, and by using that, we need to find out what is A inverse and as well A power 4. So now in order to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem, first of all you have to find out the characteristic equation of A. And in that substitute lambda is equal to the given matrix A, and you have to show that the value will be equal to 0. If so, we say that Cayley-Hamilton theorem is verified. So once it is verified, then after we will calculate what will be A inverse and what is A power 4 using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So now let us take the given matrix. A is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, 3, 1, 0, minus 2, 1, 4. So as we all know, the characteristic equation is given by det A minus lambda is equal to 0. That is, det of 1 minus lambda, 2 minus 1, 3, 1 minus lambda 0, minus 2, 1, 4 minus lambda is equal to 0. And what the formula we can use for this? Lambda cube minus a trace of A into lambda square plus minus of A11, A22 plus A33 of lambda minus det A is equal to 0. So first we need is trace of A, sum of the diagonal elements. The diagonal elements are 1 plus 1 plus 4, the value is equal to 6. So next need to find out minus of A11, A22 and A33. So first let's find out the minor of A11, which is given by det of 1014, that is equal to 4. Next is the minor of A22, det of 1 minus 1 minus 2, 4, that is equal to 2. Finally, minor of A33 is given by det of 1231, that is equal to minus 5. So also find det A. Det is equal to, finding the 3 by 3 matrix determinant, you got the value is equal to minus 25. So now substitute all these values in this equation, which gives the characteristic equation, that is lambda cube minus 6 lambda square plus lambda plus 25 is equal to 0. So now to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem, we have to prove that need to substitute lambda is equal to a in this equation. Then the equation becomes a cube minus 6a square plus a plus 25i is equal to 0. So need to find first a cube, a square, and substitute all in this equation, and you have to show that the value is equal to 0. So first let's find out a square, a into a, and you know how to find the product of two matrices, and we got a square is equal to 9 3 minus 5 6 7 minus 3 minus 7 1 18. Thereafter a cube can be written as a square into a square into a. On multiplying, we got the first row is 28 16 minus 29, second row 33 16 minus 18, and the third row is minus 45 79. So once you calculated a cube and a square, then take our equation LHS part, that is a cube minus 6a square plus a plus 25. So here we have considered and we substituted what is a cube minus 6 into a square plus a plus 25 into I. I is 100 010 001. So now perform. After doing this simplification, you can see each term in this. After simplifying, we got the matrix, 0 matrix given by 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So therefore, we got a cube minus 6a square plus a plus 25i is equal to 0. That says that the theorem is verified, which is Cayley-Hamilton theorem is verified. So let us take this as equation number 1. So now we'll see how to find out A inverse. So to find out A inverse, we need to multiply 1 with A inverse on both sides. We get, if we multiply with A inverse on both sides, A inverse into A cube, A square, minus 6 into A inverse into A square, which is 6A, plus A inverse into A, that is I, plus 25 into I into A inverse, that is A inverse, is equal to 0. So at last what we need is A inverse. For that I have taken the above equation as 25 A inverse is equal to minus A square plus 6A minus I. So as we all know, just now we calculated what is A square minus A square plus 6 into A minus I. So on simplification, we got the matrices minus 4, 8, minus 1, which is the first row. Second row is 12, minus 2, 3. And the third row is minus 5, 7, 41. So what this will be, this is nothing but 25 A inverse. Finally, what is A inverse is equal to 1 by 25 into minus 4, 9, 1, minus 1, 12, minus 2, 3, minus 5, 7, 41, which gives the inverse of the given matrix. So now in the same question we need to find out a power 4 also. So if you see the equation number 1, here we have a cube is the highest power. Now to find out a power 4, we can multiply both sides with a, so that we are able to find a power 4 term in that equation. So that's what multiply 1 with a. Then we got the equation as a power 4 minus 6a cube plus a square plus 25a is equal to 0. So from this, simplify what is a power 4 is equal to. So need to take the remaining terms to the RHS, which becomes 6a cube minus a square minus 25a. So now substitute 6 into a cube minus a square minus 25 into a. So on simplification, you got a power 4 is equal to 134, 43 minus 144, 117, 64 minus 105, minus 183, 4, 356, which gives a power 4 for the given matrix using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So just you can see the application also in this question, finding A inverse as well as higher powers of A, which is a power 4. And you can see how easily you have calculated by using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. So now come to the next question. Find the characteristic equation of the matrix 1, 4, 2, 3 and hence express the polynomial that is a power 5 minus 4a power 4 minus 7a cube plus 11a square minus a minus 10i as a linear polynomial in A. So here given polynomial is of a degree 5. Need to reduce this into linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means we need to reduce the polynomial of degree 5 to the polynomial of degree 1, which becomes the linear polynomial. So in this cases also we can use Cayley-Hamilton theorem and can find out easily the value of this polynomial. If you want to find directly the value of this polynomial, we need to find out a power 5, a power 4, a cube, a square, then need to substitute in this polynomial and need to write the final answer. But once if you use Cayley-Hamilton theorem, it is a possibility to reduce this polynomial into another polynomial of lower degree. So easily find out that value. So now see how we can do that. First of all, let us find out the characteristic equation that A minus lambda is equal to 0. Since it is a 2 by 2 matrix, you can find out easily by means of det of 1 minus lambda, 4, 2, 3 minus lambda is equal to 0. Or else you can use the equation formula lambda square minus s1 lambda plus s2 is equal to 0, where s1 representing sum of diagonal elements of A and s2 is determinant of A. So s1 sum of diagonal elements, that is 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. s2 is the det of A, det of 1, 4, 2, 3 which is equal to minus 5. So therefore the characteristic equation is given by lambda square minus 4 lambda minus 5 is equal to 0. So now we all know that Cayley-Hamilton theorem, A satisfies its own characteristic equation. So now substitute lambda is equal to A in the characteristic equation. The equation becomes A square minus 4A minus 5I is equal to 0. So now by using this equation, we will reduce this given polynomial of degree 5 to the linear polynomial. So let's see. So we can write this equation, that is a power 5 minus 4a power 4 minus 7a cube minus 11a square minus a minus 10i is equal to. So in the first we need to get this polynomial, if you simplify this, so that we can replace that with is equal to 0. So for that sake I have taken a cube common. So then this term becomes a square minus, if you take a cube common means this term becomes minus 4a minus, so need to get minus 5i. So hence we have taken only minus 5a, that is minus 5a cube. But here it is minus 7a cube in the previous. So that's what we have did, minus 2a cube. So remaining terms are wrote as it is, that is 11a square minus a minus 10a. So now at this, by means of the equation, let us take this as equation number 1. So the value of a cube into a square minus 4a minus 5i, the value is 0. So substitute here and write the remaining terms, that is minus 2a cube plus 11a square minus a minus 10i. Now repeat again the same process. Need to get the same equation here. For that sake, so now consider the first term and need to make that as a square. For that, what is the term I have to take common as minus 2a. So then this term becomes a square. So thereafter from the remaining terms, first I need to get a minus 4a minus 5i and need to write the remaining terms. So now comparing with this the previous step, so this is equal to minus 2a cube minus 4 into minus 2, that is 8a square it is, but here it is 11a square. So hence we did plus 3a square. So next term is minus 5 into minus 2, that is 10a, but here it is minus a. So that's what we did, minus 11a and minus 10a, the same as the previous step. So that again we got the equation number 1 term, that is a square minus 4a minus 5i, and you can replace this with 0. So now from the remaining terms, follow the same process. I have taken 3 common. So remaining terms I wrote a square minus 4a minus 5i. So now do additions or deletions depending upon the previous step. 3a square will be the same as the previous step. 3a square same as the previous step. 3 into minus 4a, that is minus 12a. So to get minus 11a, I did plus a here. Next one is 3 into minus 5, that is minus 15i. But in the previous step we have minus 10i. So hence we did plus 5y. So that both are same. So now again we can replace this with a 0 and you are left with a plus 5y, which representing linear polynomial in A. So this is the case. So hence in the first question we got to know how to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem and how to find higher powers and the inverse of the matrix. And in the second question you come to know how we can reduce the polynomial in A of higher degree to the polynomial of lower degree so that the simplification becomes easy. So hence in this lecture what we have learned is about Cayley-Hamilton theorem and its applications. That is, what is Cayley-Hamilton theorem, how to verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem, and using that, how to find higher powers, inverse, as well as how to reduce the polynomial of higher degree in the matrix A to the lower degree. Thank you.